something wonderful just happened here. I love to talk about this. But I told my boss, which a few people have heard, few people have heard of him, Ted Turner. You've heard of him?
Vaguely, yes.
I said, I'm going away at Christmas time, and he said, for how long? I said, 3 weeks. He said, well, we only get a 4-week vacation. I said, no, Ted, I get 9 weeks. So I said, I'm taking 3 weeks at Christmas time, and I said, I'm going to try to get some of my friends to do the show. And Linda just said she'd love to do the show. So one of the weeks I'm gone, here's going to be our host, folks. Boy,
I love it.
You will.
Wait till you see the guests I'm going to drag in. You may have a 9-week vacation, like it or not.
I would love it. Oh, I tell you one thing, you'll see the whole cast of Dallas while I'm gone. Speaking of that, Victoria Principal has had so much bad press lately. I mean, is there harmony on that set?
Well, it's so funny because, I mean, something came out that she hit me in makeup, and I ran out in tears. And we both got hysterical laughing because I have my own makeup lady, and she has hers, and there's never a conflict in the makeup room. I don't know where they got it, but, you know, that's...
Well, I can understand the One magazine because the people, they stay with you a long time. And, you know, you could have the best intentions of the world. You might do something that, you know, is a little offbeat, and of course they make a big to-do on it. That could
well,
be
I think they get quite bored, you know, reading, that we all get along. And after 5 years, it is a rarity in television to have a series with that many people with an ensemble cast that gets along. So I think they have to invent things. Right?
Now, you're soon going to be seen, and I hope you weren't afraid that I wasn't going to mention this, in a movie role that is quite opposite of your role as Sue Ellen. Because Sue Ellen, you know, she goes around here and there, but she doesn't do anything like this lady's doing in this movie.
She goes around here and
You're loving this, aren't you?
I love it.
I mean, you know, Sue Ellen is not, you know, she's not Mother Teresa or anything, you know.
Hardly. That's next. I haven't done that. Maybe Sue Ellen should become a nun. I don't know. Maybe that's next. She's done everything else.
But in this new movie role, tell me about it. It's interesting.
Well, I'm very proud of it. I received a lot of scripts last year, and I was looking for something to do during hiatus that would be a departure, acting-wise. Mm-hmm. Because once you've done a character for so long, for 5 years now, this is, you know, people think I am Sue Ellen. And so I was really looking for a visual departure, a role departure, someone who was not married to a powerful man, mm-hmm. all these things that I wanted in my mind, but the scripts kept coming in, and they weren't what I wanted. So I found this script, and I was very, very pleased with it.
And so what is the procedure? You found the script and you took it to the network?
No, the network had already bought it with me.
I see.
If I accepted it, then
you're co-producer of this, your company?
No, that's next.
That's next. Oh, I see.
Next. We have to take these in stages. You know? So.
But you loved the role.
Well, I loved it, and we got a director, Joe Hardy, who's absolutely fabulous. The
Where
cast.
Did you find him?
Well, we found him. CBS had to approve of everything.
Oh, I see.
And so it was my first dealing one-on-one with the network, which was quite interesting to me.
Yeah.
So Joe and I worked beautifully together. I adore him, and the cast was brilliant. And
a very provocative title, Not in Front of Children.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, it's really, I mean, the title is quite provocative, but in essence, it's a divorced woman who's been divorced 2 years. She's supporting 2 children. She's an artist. And
Does she have custody of the children?
Yes. And her ex-husband comes to take them to Sunday school and finds out that she has a new live-in lover and thinks that this is an immoral atmosphere in front of the children. Mm-hmm. And so I took it for several reasons, because a couple of my friends are going through that same process.
And it's happening in real life,
yes.
Let's face it.
And so it's wonderful because it also deals with how the children feel. You know, in most cases, people say, well, we get custody of the children. And the children are never sort of asked, you know, and their opinions and their feelings are never heard. So in this film, the girls say, "Mommy, what do we call him? Do we call him Daddy, or do we have 2 daddies?" Things that children.
How old are the children?
7 and 10.
Very impressionable age, boy, I'll tell you.
You know, and so it's very, very difficult. The subject matter is dealt with very, very beautifully, and I'm quite proud of it.
Now, you have brought us a clip from Not in Front of the Children, which, by the way, airs tomorrow. And for those of you watching on the Superstation, those of you watching us on the cable tonight, it airs tomorrow, the 26th.
Yes.
At what time on CBS?
It's 9 o'clock Pacific time.
9 o'clock in the East also?
I don't know. It must be.
Is that right? I've got it right. Okay,
Okay,
8
you got it
o'clock in
right?
Midwest, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Cliff, you want to tell us about this before we show the clip, or do
Well,
you
I
know?
better, maybe I'll narrate over it. I'm
Why
not
don't
quite
we just
sure
look
what
at it
clip
and
we
then
have.
talk about it?
That's a great
okay?
idea. Okay.
Not in front of the children, starring Linda Gray, tomorrow night on CBS. Let's take a look.
Sure.
And don't forget, you're going to be doing this show.
You got it.
You is the host.
And I hope you have a wonderful vacation.
Thank you.
And don't worry about a thing
I have
back home.
2 daughters.
I'll take care of everything.
Keep the boss away, you hear? Thank you so
My
much.
pleasure. Thank you,
Wonderful seeing
Mike.
you again.
Thank you
We'll be
very
right back with, from Real People, Bill Rafferty.